Hi everyone, welcome to Totes Yoga. My name is Jen and today we're going to be doing stretches from the floor, so you can do this lying down either on a mat or on a bed. Quite a nice option to do either in the morning or before you go to sleep. So let's come make our way down to the floor here. What I want you to do is just bring the heels and toes together and the knees come outwards. Bring your arms overhead to hold the wrists or the elbows. Relax through the chin, through the jaw. Start by taking a deep breath in and a full breath out. And then just notice on your in-breath, feeling your chest lift. And then notice on your out-breath, your stomach relaxing whilst we open through the hips, the inner thighs, as well as the chest and shoulders. So just taking deep calming breaths here, calming the nervous system, whether you're doing this first thing in the morning, middle of the day, or before you go to sleep. Once you've taken those really deep breaths, you just feel your body starting to relax and find some center. Let's bring both the knees in towards the chest. Hug those knees in and then gentle rock side to side or in circular motion. And then let both the knees fall to one side. Bring the arms out. The legs can fall wherever you want. The knees can stack on top of each other, or the top leg can extend a bit further. Check that both your shoulders are pressed to floor, and then try taking the eyes away from the legs, adding a deeper twist for the neck and through your spine. Again, taking those full breaths in and those deep breaths out, or sigh if you prefer. Let the shoulders become heavy. And then let's bring those knees back to center and repeat on the other side so that the legs land however is comfortable. Both the knees to the floor and the eyes away from the legs. And just keep tuning into your slow, deep breathing. And then when you feel ready to, just bring one knee into the chest, the other leg can extend. So as you hug that knee in tightly, start to rotate the ankle in one direction, keeping the neck and shoulders really relaxed. And then start to rotate through the other way. And then once you've done that ankle rotation, let's move to hip rotation. So I'm going to flex my foot here and move the hip in circles. And then I'm going to go the other direction again. And then when you're ready, we're coming to our hamstring stretch now. So extend that leg, keep the shoulders on the floor. So if you're reaching up, try and find some peace through those shoulders. Let your hands land where they naturally are. It could be behind the knee or thigh, by the calf, or if it's comfortable for the shoulders and they don't lift off the floor, you can come grab by the ankle or even the toes. So take another full breath in. Exhale. Where else can you relax in your body here? You might want to come between flexing the foot and pointing the toe as another option. And take another full breath in. It's important to maybe hold those hamstring stretches a little bit longer, especially if they feel quite stiff. And then keep that foot flexed. So bring the legs slightly across the body. So that back hip isn't lifting off the floor. Both hips are still pressing to the mat. We're just bringing it slightly across to stretch the thigh and the IT band. Flex the foot here. If it's a bit too tight for the hamstrings, of course, you can bend the knee slightly. Do what feels right for you. And then next we're going to come into half a happy baby pose. So rather than bring both legs up, bend into the knee, thigh by the rib cage. If you can't quite hold the inside of the foot, you can hold by the ankle instead. So either the inside or the outside of the foot. Keep those shoulders pressed to the floor. And sometimes I like to just add a very gentle rock side to side. The half happy baby pose is a really great way of getting deep into those hips. And then you can stay in your half happy baby, or you can come out to the side in your half abductor stretch. And then you can flex or point. Feel free to move around a little bit there. And when you're ready, let's release that leg to the floor and then bring the other leg in to repeat. So start with ankle rotations, one direction to start with. And how is your body feeling here? Are you keeping your tummy muscles and shoulders relaxed? Let go of any tension through the facial features and change direction to the ankle if you haven't already. Okay guys, let's move on to that hip rotation. Deep breath. Just try and let your mind go to a quiet place as you change the direction of your rotation. And then when you're ready, let's move on to that hamstring stretch. So if it's easier, of course you can keep the other knee bent a little bit more accessible, or you're going to extend that leg out. We hold and breathe. Where else can you relax in your body? Or can you add more deep breathing in here? And as you start to relax a little bit more and the hamstrings start to loosen, if it feels right, pull the leg a little bit closer. Being mindful not to overstretch, but still keeping that challenge of feeling that hamstring stretch down the back of the leg. Okay, keep holding. Let everything else go, let it fall out of your mind. And just stay focused on this present breath and present stretch. One more deep breath in and out. And let's come to our IT band stretch. So hips to floor, leg comes slightly across, keeping the foot flexed. And try and actively press that hip down and bring it across at the same time. So you should start to feel that deeper thigh stretch. If you're not quite feeling it, press the hip down whilst bringing that leg across. So there's a little bit of not so much conflict, but you should just sort of feel that stretch. Or use the hand to press the hip down whilst the other hand presses against the leg. And then let's come to half happy baby pose, bending the knee to the inside or the outside. Gentle rock side to side, lots of breath. You can close your eyes if it helps you focus on the breathing. And then if it feels good, come out to that abductor stretch. Leg comes out, both hips still down to floor. And then let's release back into butterfly pose where we started. Knees come out wide, feet together. I like to add the chest and shoulder stretch, bring those arms up and over, or you could really reach those fingers away to come to a slightly deeper stretch. And then if it feels right, bend into the elbows. Close the eyes. Slow, intentional breath. And you can stay here as long as you want. Sometimes a little bit of a rock side to side to loosen up through the hips. And that's our stretchers lying down. So thank you so much for joining today, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Have a really lovely rest of the week, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.